feel on Thursday, Kenny?
Oh, good. Obviously not. It'll be better in a couple days, but it's still early.
How much were you?
It's a walkthrough, so I did as much as everybody else did.
Kenny, I know that you were warming up on the sideline, and Matt Canada said today that you told him you felt like you couldn't go back out and play at the level you needed to. Just what was that process after the injury and evaluating whether or not you could go back in?
Yeah, doing what I could to try and go back out there. I felt like I couldn't throw it the way I needed to throw it to help us to win. So listen to what the doctor said and to go for there.
Do you feel like you'll be able to go?
I do. Yep.
Did you do any throwing today, Kenny?
Light.
What part of the throwing mechanics, or what kind of irritates maybe the ribs the most? That's most
Yeah, when I'm coming through, being able to have torque, rotating. Obviously, your ribs are a huge part of that. So just being smart these 2 days and getting ready to go Thursday night.
Have you dealt with a ribs injury like this before?
Not like this one.
Kenny, were you surprised that didn't draw flag?
I've had a couple where I feel like I was going to get some, but I haven't gotten them yet. So it is what it is. Just got to keep playing.
What do you feel like you guys have to do to get off to a faster start?
Execute. It's not about scripting. It's not about anything. It's about us playing and being better than we're doing right now. It's not where it needs to be, but it has to get better.
Kenny, can you take us through what you saw in the third goal from the 5?
Yeah, yep. So that safety's shading over Deontay's side. I wanted to move him with my eyes to the right. I thought Deontay was going to sit. He saw it as he should have ran through it. It's a miscommunication, but it can't happen.
Is there a temptation to force it to George? Like, how do you get more involved with when he's getting,
yeah, that's tough. You can't throw, a go ball if that corner's underneath and that safety's over top. You can't do it. We got to do some different things and moving him around. Deontay obviously was big early. He made a lot of plays for us, and then it swung over to George's side at the end when he had that slant for a touchdown. So it's about moving around, being versatile, and getting him the ball.
And you talked a couple times about the importance of balance. Does that become any more important with some of the game you're training?
No, I'm not going to use it as a crutch. We got to go play the way we got to play.
There's so much talk, obviously, about getting rest on a short week, but how much more challenging does this make that for you guys?
Yeah, it's always short week's always a challenge. They're going through it. We're going through it. They're probably not feeling good either. So it is what it is. It's part of the NFL schedule.
You guys just face a really tough defensive front, and this is another talented one you got coming up. What does Tennessee do that you guys have to watch out for?
Yeah, they do some good job bringing games. They mix up looks. I think they help with the disguise in the back end to do some different things. Really well coached team, great at all 3 levels. So it's another great challenge.
The drive where you got hurt and the one right before that, it looked like you guys were putting momentum, stringing drives together. Were you able to find something maybe that you were able to do in the second quarter that had previously just been seen in the fourth?
You're saying the second quarter that we just had connected to fourth quarter success?
It looked like you were doing some things in that second quarter that before we had really only seen from you guys moving the ball in the fourth.
I think we would have saw that in the first quarter if we just played the way we know how to play. I mean, the plays were there, we just didn't make them. So, penalties can't do that. Just execution, throwing, catching, running, doing what we need to do, the basics of the game, and we would have been having that success in that first quarter.
How frustrating is it to have that injury when it felt like you were kind of picking up that momentum?
It's frustrating. It's part of the game, though. I've been doing it for a little bit. It is what it is. You just got to be available and get ready to go on Thursday night.
Kenny, is you playing Thursday conducive to how you feel, or are there clearances you need from doctors, or is it a bit of both?
No, I'm playing for sure.
Is there anything other than rest?
Some stuff, but with ribs, it's rest, and you don't have that luxury, so you got to do what you have to do to play.
You wear one of those jackets?
I always do.